All right, welcome back to my movie review series, episode 11. This week, we're going to do The Specialist. The Specialist, starring Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, last week I kind of went off tangent. I was going to have a little back-to-back Stallone, back-to-back Stallone miniseries, but I had to get that barbed wire review off my chest. So now that that has passed, back to Stallone, back to business. So let's get down to it. The Specialist, 1994. That's when this movie came out. I gotta tell you something though, man. I gotta tell you something. The early 90s, that was, in my opinion, that was Stallone's best. Okay? His absolute best era. The early 90s, man. I mean, hey, 93, you had Demolition Man. 94, The Specialist. 95, Assassins, which will be coming next week. And 96, Daylight. The early 90s, man, one of the best, one of the best times to be an action movie fan, and especially one of the best times to be a Stallone fan. So yeah, great, great times, baby, great times. Yep, Specialist, 94, starring Sylvester Stallone, Sharon Stone, and James Woods. And I tell you, this movie was a complete badassery, though. Badassery. I mean, you had like great, pretty good, well, pretty great fight scenes, and of course, it's an action movie. And what's an action movie without explosions, right? And that's what you had in this movie. I mean, Stallone, he played a an ex-CIA operative named Ray Quick, and he was a demolition expert. Boy, how funny is that? Two movies back to back, and Stallone was blowing shit up. Demolition Man and then The Specialist. I mean, wow, he just couldn't keep away from fire, could he? Oh man, oh man. Woo. Okay, but yeah, he played a demolition expert named Ray Quick, and hey, he's the man. I mean, he's the man. When it comes to blowing shit up, he's the one that could do it best. He could put a bomb in your crap show, you wouldn't even know it. That's all there is to it. I mean, in anything, remote control, you can push a button, and that'll be the interview. You can conceal it inside of a computer. You know, hit the power button, that'll be the interview. Stick a flash drive in, activate it, that'll be the interview. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically, that's what basically that's what he does. He specializes in explosives, you know, hidden explosives. So the story goes is that Sharon Stone's character, Mae Monroe, she was pretty much traumatized. Her parents were murdered when she was a kid. So now that she's full grown, she's gonna get the bastards that took her parents. So she called on Ray Quick over a internet hotline, I guess you could say. So these two, they communicate over the phone, telephone, and they are starting to get to know each other. So, as they start to get to know each other, start gaining interest, start being flirtatious and everything like that, you know, you can say that the underlining of this whole thing, they were starting to fall for each other. So, but that was the underlining. You didn't see that until later on in the movie. But I gotta tell you something though. When I said that this movie had complete badassery, Stallone, he played a badass. Sharon, she's a badass anyway. I mean, any movie she's in, this woman, this chick, she is an alpha female, okay? An alpha female. Anything that she do, she don't even have to say it. She can just show it, her feminine wiles, her poise, the way she carries herself as a woman. I tell you though, man, this one scene, this party scene, she steps out the limo and wearing this long white dress. She steps out looking like a movie star. And the way she walks into that party, man, she completely owned the room. Completely. Man, I tell you, real crazy, Jack. Real crazy. Yeah, you can tell this chick commands attention. Yes. I mean, hey, you at a party, you're anywhere, and you see a chick that just walks in, just commands that attention. She owns the room, Jack. About time you get to do your job and approach her ass. And guess what? That's what Eric Roberts did in this movie. Yeah, another badass. This movie's complete badassery. That's all there is to it. So yeah, Eric Roberts, he sees her, he went out to her, did his old Mac Daddy thing, talking to her. Yeah. Asking for a dance. As a matter of fact, he didn't very much ask for a dance. He kind of is an alpha male himself. He pretty much commanded a dance because he takes what he wants. And now he wants her. Yeah. So yeah. I'm talking about everybody being a badass in this movie, but to me the biggest badass in this movie was James Woods. Okay? James Woods, man. I mean, he pretty much set this whole shit off from the jump. Set this whole thing off from the jump. When he and Stallone, they were working together at first, beginning of the movie. Spoiler alert. Yeah, they were working together at first. And they were the team, man. Stallone was the rigger. Woods, he was the trigger. He set him up. He knocks him down. That's a perfect combination right there. Anybody out there, you got yourself a partner. You better make sure you be the one to either set him up or knock him down. Great way to get through a lot of things, I tell you. But something went wrong on this mission, this last mission that they did together. Something very wrong. So when Woods, he had way quick go out there and set some bombs up. You know, um, Woods had the control in his hands, so you see Ray setting the bombs up, and then you see the target approaching. Perfect timing. So by the time Ray gets back here, you know, Woods' character, Ned Trent, by the way, that's his character. By the time Woods gets back, by the time Ray Quick gets back to the spot, so they can watch the fireworks go up. Now Ray he checks through the binoculars and he sees that there's a kid in the car, so you can't abort the you gotta abort the mission. You know you can't go through with this. You know you can't kill a kid, an innocent person. But hey, Ned Trent, you know James Woods' character, you know he gonna go through the mission anyway. So you know he just let it be known. You're the rigger, I'm the trigger. I run the show. You just sit back and watch. K-Sport. Activate the failsafe, you fucking psycho. He's too bright. There's no failsafe. Yeah, so Stallone's character, Ray Quick, he had to go out there and get back out there and defuse those bombs. He never made it in time. Bombs blew. He had to make the jump out the way. And the poor kid, she was in the car. And the car blew. Not only the target is gone, but the kid is too. Oh, well, I mean, that was Trent's his well doing. So yeah, Trent, you know, this whole thing was set up. He gonna try to take Ray in now because you know he ain't gonna go down for this. But speaking of going down, that's what happened. They went down. Okay, pretty good fight. You know, Woods kicked him around. Stallone, he came back, tackled him. You know, give him some shots. Boom, 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 boom. You like watching them die? You like taking them down? Well, I'm taking you down. You finish your agency. You're going no higher. You as dead as those people in the river. You both are. So yeah, that whole scene, that whole first scene, that set this whole thing up, Jack. That set this whole thing up. Yeah, so you know, that's just a subplot though. You know, this little rivalry between Ray Quick and Ned Trent, you know, Stallone and Woods, you know, they're gonna meet each other again. So later on, you know, that's what happened. But in the meantime, you know, the whole movie is about this there's a revenge storyline. You know, Mae Monroe, she wants revenge on the mob, this mob family that killed off her family. So she calls in Ray Quick. You know, they communicate over the phones and everything like that. So yeah, what she want him to do is what he does best. So pretty much that's what he was doing. You know, she was setting him up while he took him down. And believe me, when I say set him up, that's exactly what she did. She set him up. She was working with Trent the whole time. But when they finally, when she and Ray they finally met up and made love for the first time, you know, that was the icing on the cake. She can't go through this anymore. She tried to get out of it with Trent, but Trent's got her, man. He got her, wrapped around the finger. So now we got another predicament here. So yeah, but everything was pretty much resolved in the end. Trent was taken down by Ray. May and Ray was they got together, fell in love, and drove off drove off out of Miami while we were listening to "Turn the Beat Around" by Gloria Estefan, a Miami native who rocked the shit out of this song, by the way. Man, I tell you. But yeah, I tell you though, man, The Specialist, like I said before, this was part of Stallone's, part of his best time, his best era. Okay, early '90s action films, man. You really can't go wrong with that. No, sir. You really can't go wrong with early '90s action films, especially the ones that I'm covering. Now, along with '95, not only he did Assassins, but he also did Judge Dredd. Now, I'm thinking about covering that. Maybe, maybe not. You tell me. Should I cover it or not? Maybe, probably. Maybe, probably. We'll find out. I gotta tell you something though. This movie though, The Specialist, real good, real good stuff. I tell you, one part, James Woods' character, he had a real total meltdown, Jack. A real total meltdown. I mean, it's one scene that he and Stallone was on the phone, you know, and it was like trying to get him to talk. So, Woods, he was trying to, not get him to talk, but he trying to figure out where he was, Um, yeah, Woods, he was working with the bomb squad, and he trying to get them, trying to get them to trace a call that he got, because at this point, Stallone thought that he accidentally killed May Monroe. So when he was standing in the phone booth, you know what they are, kids, phone booths, and when he was standing in the phone booth, he was talking to who he thought could have been May. Actually, no, actually it wasn't. It was just a chick on the phone doing a call for an ad, because that's how they met in the first place. She placed an ad, he answered the call. But anyway, I'm running off tangent here. Anyway, don't want to tangent here. But yeah, here's the a little meltdown I was talking about. You know, Stallone, he's like, come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me, Ned. You sell yourself to the hardest bidder, you stricken maggot. Ned, he just blast off and just says, fuck you, Ray, fuck you. You killed your bombs. How many? 10, 15, 100 before you lost count. It was your bombs on the bridge in Bogota, your bomb in the cabana. But it was you're about the cabana. But you're getting sloppy, Ray. You broke your famous code. You killed the innocent bystander, Ray. And it just eat you up inside, isn't it? You're always so fucking sensitive. But guess what? I'm coming, Ray. I'm coming to take all that pain away. I'm gonna fucking cut it right out of you. I'm gonna close your heart in my hand. I'm right behind you, and I know you. You got no mercy. You got no fucking loyalty. You got no code. Hey, listen to me, you son of a bitch. Yeah, time's up, 58 seconds. Right? God damn it. I'll fucking kill you. I'll vaporize your ass. What are you looking at? Well, I tell you though. In case you have noticed, I was reading it off a little save, a little posting, a little Facebook posting that I saved up. Yeah, it was a quote of the day for me that one time. So after all that, after all that, that's when Stallone went off to the funeral of May. But when he found out that she wasn't there, but then that's when she started to show up, show up to her own funeral as well, right? Yeah, that's when they met. She wanted to see if he was everything she thought he was. So they went to a hotel, made love for the first time, and that was it. Was he everything she thought he was? Pretty much so. But yeah, I tell you, man, this movie there, I guess you could say it had everything. It had everything. It was a love story, action film, a nice little revenge story. It had everything, man. It had everything. So you should check this shit out though. The Specialist. Very awesome picture. Very awesome. Check this shit out. Because I tell you though, you would not be disappointed. Not be disappointed. I mean, you got an absolute meltdown by James Woods. Plus, he did it better than I did. Shit. He had an absolute meltdown by James Woods. He has Stallone and a whole bunch of fight scenes. I tell you, there's one fight scene on the bus. I tell you, I hate riding buses because shit like that go down. A lot of people that just a lot of assholes on a bus. I tell you, and you just want to put a whooping on all of them. But then, in reality, you do that shit. Not only those cats would get kicked off the bus, but you would get kicked off, and ain't nobody going nowhere. But yeah, you know, that's why people watch movies anyway, live out their fantasies, you know, just a great way to escape. And I escape every day. So yeah, check this shit out, The Specialist. If you have already, check it out again, The Specialist. So yeah. Nothing more I can to say about this. This is where I go. Go away. Get out. So yeah, you guys take care though. And I'll be back next week for Assassins. So y'all take care. And I'll catch you on the flip side.